Good evening, ladies as well as gentlemen. Papa Boris here with some more Hearthstone Arena. You guys remember what happened the last time I got up to 5-1 as Rogue, right? Yeah, remember that one? That was a good 13-minute video. Boy, fun times. Well, as long as I do better than that video, I'll be pretty happy with this run. Even if I only get to 6, it's still pretty good for Rogue. Rogue's never been a great class for me. I know it's supposedly one of the best classes now, but I'll be happy if I just win one more game before I lose 2. That's it. Super high standards here over in the land of Papa Boris. Okay. Thanks, Wheel, for finally landing on a worthy opponent for me here. Let's see who's playing at 1:10 on a Friday afternoon. Gosu From. Okay. From's actually the brand of cat food that we use, so that's a fact. I think this just needs to all go. I don't like to keep Eviscerate, because it's not really a spell you want to use early. Well, I got replaced with Shiv, and my 4-drops turn into 5 and 7-drops, so really, that mulligan did me no favors. Oh, geez. Not a good start. Hunter is pretty good against Rogue, I think, because of the face damage coming from both places. You know, I wouldn't actually mind an Eviscerate here. Truth to be in the telling. Yeah, this guy will just have to do. I could have... No, there's no way. You can't justify keeping this for turn 3. It doesn't even have a combo on turn 3. I was thinking like dagger, whack this, combo, but no, that's just not going to happen. Alright, so he's got a 2-3 out. And is he going to sneak the damage? No, good man. Oh, wow, these top decks, hero top decks here, saved me on turn 2 and turn 3. Now, turn 4, I can dagger Shiv, at least, for 2 damage. Oh, abusive Sergeant. Okay, now just steady shot. Just steady shot. Thank you, good sir. So, that does suck that he traded a 2 for a 3, but I go up a card here by killing that guy with my dippity-dappity dagger. No, that was dumb. I should have actually used Shiv. I always think you should use her dagger rather than using Shiv, but what I'd never considered is the fact that I actually have both. With 2 mana left over, I should have totally just cycled a card. Whoops. Well, let's play my Yeti to counter his Yeti. Hope he doesn't have any more buffs up his sleeve. Because a buff here is really bad, because the Yeti survives. Oh man, he has a friggin' buff. You gotta be kidding me. Going for face is an interesting approach here. It's a little bit aggressive. Alright, well, I got 6 mana to work with. Can I get a 4-drop? I can. Do I hit this Yeti with my face? Lets me play the Chow and the Dwarf. Or, no, I clearly going against a Hunter and going down to 19 is stupid. Let's just Shiv this thing. And that's actually even better than the Dwarf. So I'm glad I Shivved. So the healing is wasted on him. It works totally on me. So I've healed myself for 6 this game. I've got a Dwarf for up to 5 damage. Granted, turn 6, he could definitely play things that outclass that. And he does! Oh, jeez. Well, butts. I need my silence. Doesn't happen. Do I play Sunwalker Texas Ranger in front of this guy? I mean, I could. He can whack off the shield with his face and then leave this thing with 1 health. Yeah, it's not that great. I could play Dark Iron Dwarf, throw the Vendor at it, get a pair of 2/2s out for him. I think that's probably for the best. See if maybe the Sunwalker would work better at a different time. And let's whack face and remake my dagger. So I'm not jazzed about that move, but Savannah Highmane's a good card. There's just no way around it. So he's got a pretty beefy board here. 5 cards, lots of terrible things can happen to me. Not a big fan. No sir, no ma'am. Sprint's looking really dead here. This is actually rough because I can't really kill this thing very easily. And he's got the Hyena to pop my Sunwalker's shield, letting the Heckler trade with it. Then again, do I have anything better than that? I could actually play Sunwalker in Betrayal and kill the Heckler. I think that's what I gotta do. It sucks to do a 2-for-1, but I feel like that's just my best hope. Or I could Betrayal to kill the Hyena and just play the Sunwalker, try to use the Sunwalker to... Oh, that's greedy. Well, when you're behind, take risks. If this works, it's going to be really amazing, because then I got to keep my Chow. Not that I'm concerned about healing him. I don't care about that. It's going to happen at some point, obviously. But I feel like when you're behind, you got to take some risks. I just have to hope I can kill this guy here with my Sunwalker. Swamp Ooze destroys my dagger. Not a problem. I mean, it is a problem, but it could have been a lot worse. Oh my god, I actually get to live the dream here. It's going to happen. I do get to kill the Heckler. Okay, so how do we do this? Well, I think always draw cards first is a fine motto here. Alright. Well, I can't dagger, blade, flurry, and that guy, unfortunately. But I can do this. And I think I can go dagger with the Regent. Or dagger with this guy. Dagger with this guy lets me kill the ooze off. I think that's actually worth it. Alright. Unleash the Hounds would be unfortunate here. But, again, I gotta take some risks. I was falling behind here. Now I'm actually ahead after the risk I took. Does he have the dogs? Does he have the dogs? Does he have the dogs? I don't think he's got the dogs. And this is actually really nice because this is a shit 6-drop. This is just a Lost Tall Strider. He was already at full health anyway, thanks to my Chow. So really, there was just no... I mean, it's not that there was no point in playing it. He had nothing better to do, obviously, but this is just great for me to see. Alright, well here, I think it makes sense to pop my Blade Flurry, so I don't actually need to do Defender of Argus, do I? Because I've already got the kill on these. Yeah, this is fine. So we'll do this. This. Wait, should I sprint this turn? I think I should actually sprint this turn. Now, let's just cement the lead here. Get some assassinates. Very nice, very nice. We Blade Flurry. And all of a sudden, I'm in control. I have a redonkulous card advantage. I have a board. He's got 3 cards. I'm at 20 health. I mean, he is a hunter and all, but odds of him being able to burn me out are very small. So he's only got 2 cards left. He killed my best creature, and it still doesn't even matter because I just have so many cards. Dark Iron Skulker. It's amazing how that guy completely and utterly fails to ever be good. Let's do this. That. Now I have a 3/7 taunt, so it's like a Fen Creeper, but better. Protecting this guy who's gonna start hitting very hard very soon. I've got 2 damage with the Barber. Alright, Mad Bomber doesn't do anything, and we win. Yay! We got a game. Well, I'm gonna give myself some credit on that one. I think that I took some risks when I felt I was falling behind, and I think it was the right thing to do, because it caught me all the way back up. Hooray! Beat a High Main, a Glaive Bazooka, an Abusive Sergeant. I think that was a fair fight. Alright, sweet. So we're up to 6-1. Now I could make it to 7 wins. Whoa. Imagine what that would be like. Both my daily quests are generic, which is great, because as long as you keep playing Arena, you're guaranteed to make any and all of the generic quests. I guess the only way you could screw up is if you, like, draft a bad deck with no higher drops, no 5 and ups, which is just terrible. So you're always going to make those generic quests. You don't have to worry about them, which is nice. All right, we got a curve here. No, this is 2/4/4, not 2/3/4. Whoops. Yeah, we keep the 2-drop. Never mind that the combo is going to get wasted. I mean, obviously, you just need to waste it. I actually have a very interesting choice of which effect to waste. So it's a rough curve, 2/3/4 or 2/3/4. Either way, it's just vanilla. It's vanilla 3/2s that I'm wasting here. It's tough. It's really tough. We'll try wasting that guy. This guy has some synergy with Blade Flurry that, I mean, there's like not much of a chance I'm gonna keep him. Obviously, I'm gonna play him on turn 3. Unless he plays like a 4 health minion here. Like if he plays a Spider Tank, I would actually dagger to kill it. Okay, that's not a Spider Tank, it's a Harvest Golem. But the point still stands, I will just kill this right now. I think that leaving the 2/1 around is just foolish. Alright, well, we got a Refreshment Vendor, so it's a vanilla 3/5 for the most part. And he's used his coin, so I'm responding to his 3-drop with a 3/5, which is about as good of a deal as you can hope for in this game. Boo! I got a Spider Tank. Well, It's a bit scary, but nothing for me to do here but just sit back and wait. If he can buff this guy's health, I might be in trouble. Because I run in and I can dagger him to death. But if he buffs his health... No, don't do it. Oh, you suck. So he actually gets to kill my guy. Oh, man. Now if I kill this thing, then the dwarf's health gets buffed. Just terrible. You know, I'm going to do it. There's nothing for me to do here. I got some taunts in this deck. Not taunts, I got some silences in this deck. Just gotta hope I get them in time. Man, that dwarf just wrecked me. Damn it. If it had been an abusive sergeant, I could have killed the sergeant and the cultist with fan of knives and been fine, but because it was a dwarf, I lost. Okay, really wouldn't mind seeing that silence right about now. Hey, come on, game. No, not a chance. Let's see. I could fan of knives, bring this down to a 4/4. No, it just doesn't work out at all. I could dagger this guy, turn him into a 3/3. Yeah, dagger this guy only hits for 6, and I can't fan on knives to finish it off. Yeah, I think this is my best move. Now, hang on a second. I can actually Blade Flurry here. Does that make sense? I could hit this down to 5. Blade Flurry down to 3. This goes down to 3. That makes 0 sense. It's much smarter to save my Flurry for later. Ah, this is ugly. That dwarf just won him the game pretty much single-handedly. Well, the Dark Iron Cultist, or Dark Iron, the Dark Cultist actually was really good, because if it had been a 3 health 3-drop, it would have died, killing my vendor. That would have been come-back-upable, but this just isn't. Shadow! Oh, no, that's so bad. He just 2-for-1 me here. That's real bad. Ah, Christ. Oh, come on! That's not even fair! So we gotta play the Crusher, which doesn't even work here. He has a board, he can kill it for 0 mana and still have a 4/1. It's so bad. Well, you know you've lost when you play a 6/6, and it's just hopeless. Like, he can kill it with Shadow or Death. He can throw his minions at it and kill it. And still play a full 7 mana's worth of shit. Fen Creeper. That's a tough one. That's a tough nut to crack. And now I can't kill this with Blade Flare unless I fan of knives as well. Well, I think it's worth it to assassinate this. But I can't do anything else. Well, I can fan of knives to kill that dwarf, so I guess I'm gonna have to. Okay, so I'm down to 12. Even against a priest, it's a little scary. This game is just all the way gone to hell.
How many fingers do you see?
Oh no, that's not good. Here's me having just used my assassinate. This thing is gonna get real big real fast. Gotta find my other assassinate. No, that's the most useless card I could have gotten. Terrible.
Terrible.
Just terrible.
Just terrible.
It's just the worst thing.
The absolute worst.
The worst, most terrible thing.
Terribly worst.
Maybe I should have daggered Deadly Poison and used Blade Flurry that turn. That might have been a smart thing to do. But instead I'll just watch myself die.
That's a good idea.
Thanks for the support, Psyche. Oh, he gets to kill that. Oh, that's pretty good. It's a pretty good turn as far as turns go. That one's a pretty good one. Whew, boy. Alright, well, let's do what we can here. So we gotta do this, 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 that. I hate to take more damage, but I have to. That, and pass the turn. So I can go sprint, Undercity Valiant next turn. Look at this combo. Woo! Oh no, mind controlling a 4/4, and it's actually really devastatingly bad. Alright, we gotta go sprint into Eviscerate. Sprint into Eviscerate, I'm totally back in it. Nope. Not a chance. Nope. Not a chance. Oh, man. Wow, I'm down to 4 health. There's a billion and one things that can kill me now. Oh, so sad. So sad. Oh, you can actually just kill my guy. Wow. This just never ends.
It
Remember
can
you...
if you commit suicide.
I'm not gonna commit suicide. It's really irresponsible. Think of all the people that I leave behind. This thing, I've never seen that thing before. Oh, jeez. This is... He just has so much... What is going... Where did all this stuff come from? Oh, my God. I don't think I got anything anymore. I've used my Blade Flurry. I think we're done. Oh, wow, that guy. Yeah, his stuff has way too much health. This doesn't die, that doesn't die. Well, let's just play it and see what happens. So this dwarf, by the way, is damaged, so he doesn't take the damage. We do a valiant effort. Let's think. He's got 6 damage here. So on the one end, if it's going to hit you anyway, you might as well kill it. But on the other, I can play a minion down. So I think it's worth playing an extra minion down. He's a priest. I guess in theory, he could just have no burn. It's possible. Let's see it. Malefic Trout. I don't think he's got the burn in his hand. This is the only creature that the dwarf can kill without dying, but this is also the only creature that the 2/1 can kill. So from a trading standpoint, he's got it a little bit rough here. He's got another one of these guys, and he's going to go for the face. So that's a totally reasonable play. I mean, he's got all the time in the world to find the remaining damage, and I have to kill everything he plays. So luckily, we did get Sunwalker in this draft. The question is, can I use this blade? I think I actually have to, really. So we shoot that. Kill it. Now here's the question. If this thing gets a health buff to 4, it can be healed up. So yeah, I have to kill it, unfortunately. It's just so tempting to deal 7 damage and just hope the Sunwalker holds against this stuff. You know what? I gotta deal damage. I just have to assume that Sunwalker will stand. Because it doesn't die to his board, I just have to assume it'll work. If he has a silence for this or whatever, I guess I could have bought myself some time by killing off his stuff, but really I need to, like, just push my luck all the way. This is actually a pretty good thing to see because it's junky as hell. He heals himself. Interesting. Oh, right, because healing this makes no sense unless the Dark Cultist dies, but the Dark Cultist isn't going to die first. Alright, I don't have any healing here, unfortunately. Can I kill him? 4, 8, 11... 13. Not quite. Do I have to kill... How much of this stuff do I have to kill? Let's think about this. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to pop the shield to kill that thing. I will... I mean, the Sunwalker trades against both of these, but I value keeping up the taunt, so we'll get rid of that. Hit him in the face. Hit him in the face. Play all my crap. Again, if he gets a silence or whatever, because I kept this alive, he wins. But I feel like it's a worthy risk to take. Because there's a lot of stuff like Holy Smite and whatever, Holy Nova, that just win him on the game on the spot. I gotta get damage through to try to close this out as quickly as possible. Fen Creeper's a pretty good card because it slows down my assault. And he's actually going to give it a bunch of health, which is very smart. So that's another drawback of keeping the cultist alive. To deal 9 damage, it's hard. It's very hard. Shiv? I have spell damage? Oh yeah, this guy. Well, might as well, right? Eviscerate. Ooh, nice. So we'll use the Snowbolt here. Hit him in the face. Hit him in the face. Hit him in the face. Wow. Down to 1 health, so that Fen Creeper really saved him. He needs to top deck a win right here. If he does, you know what? I mean, that was a pretty good game. I can't be mad about losing if he top decks the win, because it's pretty ridiculous that I made it even this far. Did he top deck it? And you won't know. So let me see this card. He actually top decked the win. Alright. It was a good game. Maybe I could have won if I had killed off that cultist. Because then I would have dealt 4 less damage to him, but the Fen Creeper would have had 3 less health. No, I think I still would have lost. Because the 4 damage versus the 3 ends up being equal. That was a good game. Sad that I lost it off of his top tick at the very end, but it was pretty nice that it went as far as it did. I thought I was going to lose way earlier than that. So I just needed to have hung on to a few more of my hit points at some point along the line in that game. And he made the right call going for the face when he did. It's possible, again, that I could have traded away his stuff sooner, but I think I couldn't have squeezed out an extra point of damage no matter how I tried. Alright, we're up against Pig Oil the Priest. Alright, this time I actually have a 2-drop, thank the merciful heavens. Wait, I had a 2-drop in the last game as well. Maybe this guy won't have a fucking Dark Iron Dwarf like everybody does these days. Holy shit, a 1-drop and a 2-drop. My lord, what is happening here? Well, you know what? Normally I say if I get a good hand, it means I'm guaranteed to lose. But today, I'm sure this means I'll win, because all I needed was just a slightly better drop in that game, and I would have been fine. Now, don't you have anything? No, fuck you. Don't, you just pass the turn. You pass? Oh my god, fuck you. Well, there's no point playing Micro Machine, because it just dies to the Chow. So I kill his Chow, and I am up a card. But I would actually rather have a Micro Machine on the table growing than be up a card. He didn't have to play his coin for that thing either. That was a Chow, not a 2-3 for 2, so he can coin a 3-drop here. Or just pass the turn, you ass. Come on! You don't need to play cards. Playing cards is what cool people do, and you're clearly not a cool person. Oh, man. Alright, so... Dagger, though, hero power being pretty epic here. That's just great that I have this damage left over to kill the Tron with. Oh, don't you even think about coin power word shielding. You thank you. That's right, dillweed. Alright, I can actually save the Chow by using Perdition's Blade, but I think it's just way better to get this Brute out. Priests don't have good removal for it, like at all of any kind. It gets rid of the Chow's Death Rattle without a loss. I play a Yeti and a Skulker. I've got the curve here. This has got to do it. I've got to win this game. I have to finally, after whining about how my deck doesn't perform, win when it does. Alright, this is annoying, but not the end of the world. I didn't realize you could bring out more food. That's so cool. Okay, let's see if this Brute can do the job. He can. I could have Perdition's Blade here, but let's just play the Yeti. It's another card priests can't kill easily. Ooh, it's a different type of food. Yummy. Oh my god, this is like as good as the vegetables in Pandaria. I had no idea. Oh, they both come out. Oh, this just keeps getting better. Oh, wow, that's great. Can't believe I played on this board so many times and never knew that. Ooh, Raptor. So I can actually kill it with the Skulker. So this is a tricky question. Do you just blow the Skulker here? Or do you play... Yeah, let's go for the Micro Machine. This uses up my mana just like the Skulker does, except it also gets me a weapon in hand. And it starts the Micro Machine growing. So if he has a Holy Smite or whatever, or Shadow Word Pain, let's get it out on this. Now this guy's actually pretty good against Priests, because Priests have a hard time killing with 4/3s. So, you know, had I played this, I would have had a better target for Defender next turn, but I don't know, this seems alright. Alright, so I could actually play the Skulker here. It would kill off Mr. Bitey, and then the weapon kills off that. I think this is the time for the Skulker. Because I hit him for 7 damage. He demonstrated on turn 5 he had nothing better to do than play a 4-drop that wasn't even good under the circumstances. This thing grows. He had a mana left over, didn't smite this, so he obviously doesn't have the smite. It's gonna get real serious real quick for him here. Does he have a Villain's Chosen or some bullshit? No, he's gonna heal up. That's perfect. Alright, so I can deal with this board, it's not a problem. Alright, how do we do this? I was thinking earlier, let's go... Wait, can I win? 4, 8, 13. 4, 8, 13, 15, 17. Oh, 21. Can't quite win. Is it worth going there? No, because he can heal up and things can get bad. So yeah, we'll just keep it simple. Let's just play the Defender of Argus, like so. Kill that. Kill that. Hit him for 10, which is still pretty good. And I am threatening lethal now. He has to have Light Bomb here. Light Bomb, and that still actually leaves the Yeti alive, and this alive, so that'd still be 7, 8, 9 damage. He's hoping to kill my Skulker with this barrel. He fails. If that's the best he's got for my little hero micro machine, then he's in rough shape. Let's hit him for 3-5. This thing dealt, by itself, 15 damage to him over the course of this game, which is pretty significant. Yes! Oh, finally! Great Glovering Glavens. We made it to 7 wins with Rogue. Okay, cool. Well, now it's just all gravy from here, and we'll see what happens. Okay. Oh, I should have... Did I have any 5 or more mana minions? Make some progress on that? Well, never mind. The next arena I play, as long as I get at least 1 win, will clear at least 1 of my dailies out of the log. I could also, of course, make more progress on the dailies with the Brawl, but... Oh, God, the Brawl this week. I'm glad to see some people like it. There have been comments posted on my channel and on Reddit, people saying they like the ones where they can make their own decks, but I just don't. It's true that the decks they make for you are usually crap, but that's part of the charm. And true, I get kind of angry and, you know, salty, I believe, is the flavor of the month word of the day to describe people having emotions in games, but I still don't want to, like, have to either make up my own deck and wonder if I'm losing because my deck sucks, or, like, go off net deck for the Brawl. It's not something I really want to spend time on. The whole point of Brawl is just get in there and have fun. I don't want to, like, sit around for 30 minutes fine-tuning a deck. Anyway, this is a bit of a slow start, which is unfortunate. Luckily, the Paladin didn't have a coin play. And luckily, next turn I can, like, put Deadly Poison on my weapon. I should have actually hit him in the face. Ah, this is like that point of damage that could end up haunting me. Should have hit him in the face because I'm going to end up remaking the dagger anyway here. Yep. So we have to do this. Remake the dagger. Deadly Poison. And hit him in the face. So I do get to play a Yeti next turn, but I passed turn 2 and turn 3. It's a lot of missed opportunity for putting things on the table, which is just really too bad. Got 5 damage here for killing a 4-drop that he could coin out, which is good. This is safe against True Silver, which is the main thing you worry about at times like this. Is looking alright. True Silver? Yeah. Fuck you, lameth. More like lame. Am I right? Oh, okay. Anyway, he's a full health. He's got a 4-1. I have a 3-2. But I have the play. I've got the initiative here, and I am playing a Yeti. Boom. Suck on that, you dong. If he plays an Elven Archer here, so help me. So help me. Elven Archer would be so annoying because you don't want to, like, kill it with your wicked knife. Kills the Yeti. Just a pain in the old ass. Oh, what is this crap? Alright, here I think it's very clear what I have to do. It sucks to waste the Deadly Poison like this, but this protects my Yeti, which is my main asset right here. It does suck that my Skulker dude is going to die to his weapon, but then I have a Yeti. I have 7 damage to deal with his 5-drop, which is more than enough for most things, and I get to play a Sunwalker next turn. Does he seriously have a dragon? He actually has a dragon. Holy fuck, that's terrible. Because now the Yeti dies, which sucks. Alright, never mind. We're going to do this. Sucks that I don't get to put the buff on the Valiant in order to trigger combo. But this is just a tempo play straight up. I'm hoping he plays a Sunwalker here, and I can just assassinate it and then win by dealing 10 damage and putting him down to where I can burn him out. No, I hate you! Oh my god, you're not playing Consecration right now. There's no way. Okay. So at least it's not a Consecration, but he does deal with all my shit. And now I'm responding with a Sunwalker, but he's got a bunch of cards. He's got 6 cards. Well, versus a Sunwalker and this. I'm doing alright. It could be worse. So let's see what he's got. He's got 7 cards to my 5, so he's definitely ahead. I've got Sprint, but I need a time to play it. What I want to see here is like a War Golem, so I can assassinate it, shoot him in the face with a blade, and get the combo. Don't deal with my stuff. Just play your own creature. Play your own... Oh, I hate you. I hate you so much. You are just the worst person that there ever was. What are you doing? No, don't. What is he putting a buff on that sheep? He's giving it stealth. Oh, come on. That's not even fair. Alright, so what do we do here? I mean, if this sheep's gonna go, it's gonna kill his stuff too. I guess it does make sense, though, to kill some of his stuff, even though he's got a sheep, because the Sunwalker, it holds up to the sheep. So I don't think sprint's the right play here. I think we shiv this. Let's think. The right move here is kind of weird, actually. I think the right move... Well, no. I was thinking of dagger, hit this, and then play the blade and shoot that and just sit with the blade. But this thing's dead to the sheep, so that doesn't really make much sense. I think what makes more sense... Well, it still makes sense to dagger and kill the 1/1. But now, because that guy's dead to the sheep anyway, I'm going to do that. Hit him in the face, and I'll play this warden. It's got 7 health, and it's even after the sheep, it's still good at blowing up his minions. I hope he doesn't put Blessing of Kings or crap on this sheep, but then I still have a Divine Shield to stop that if that's what he decides to do. Okay, so I'm hoping for the same thing as before, that he plays a huge minion, because Assassinate here is basically game-winning levels of good. Alright, he pops the sheep, doesn't really do that much. Okay, kills the Sunwalker, takes 2 net damage. Question is how good's this 4-drop, because if his 4-drop doesn't apply any pressure, I can just sprint this turn. It's a tournament medic. Interesting, so this doesn't really apply pressure, but it heals him. I don't care about that, though. He can heal himself all he wants to. We are going to sprint. Eviscerate. 4, 5, 6 damage, not quite enough. So, what do you shoot? His face? It makes no sense to shoot his face. He's pretty much out of range for being killed. So we'll just, he's going to heal himself back up with this, and he heals 1 with that. So we'll just deal damage to this, because I do need to kill it at some point if I'm going to win this game. Alright, so I've got the card advantage. He's got the healing. Hopefully, though, with these Assassinates, I can get ahead. Alright, there's 1 Assassinate. I don't actually care about this being a 2-for-1 because I'm not concerned about card advantage right now. Do I have it? 5 to 6? Yeah, I have the card advantage. So 1-to-1 trades are okay, or great. 2-to-1 are fine as well. We just Assassinate the 9/7. And let's think, I can actually Eviscerate and Perdition's Blade and kill this thing. But I don't care that much about him gaining health. I'd much rather get Board Presence. Should I hit him in the face because I'm about to play Perdition's Blade? I'm actually not sure I'm going to play the Perdition's Blade. Even if I do play the Blade, I might play it for combo to shoot, and I can use this dagger to hit a 1/1. Alright, like this Rocketeer, it's annoying because it kills my drop, but again, 1-for-1 trades are fine with me because I have the advantage on cards. Although if you keep making these recruits, I'm not going to have the advantage for long. Blade Flurry. You don't say. Well, it's not that great here, but it's good to have eventually. So let's draw a card first. Always draw cards first. Dark Iron Dwarf, not bad. Let's kill that thing by shooting it in its face. I can't attack anymore because I've already hit with my dagger this turn. So what we'll do is we'll just keep it simple. Just play another creature, make my 2/4 a 3/5. I've got enough health. He doesn't have any pressure at all. We got Blade Flurry for 2 damage across the board, or 4 damage to one thing. Dragon Consort. That must be what triggered his protector dude. Alright. He's gonna kill that off. That's fine. That I don't like. That card draw at the end there. That's bad. Alright, so Snowbolt is a friggin' amazing top deck because it turns Eviscerate into a kill. And then we'll finally get rid of that thing, this thing, and I'm just going to waste the Battle Cry on the Dwarf. I think the body's more important than the Battle Cry, so we'll pass the turn here. If I didn't have Assassinate, by the way, I might not have done that. I might have saved it, but since I can kill anything, I'm good. He's got 4 cards, I got 5. I should be alright here, unless he has something crazy. Like, well, Deathwing I can actually assassinate, so I'm okay against Deathwing. Okay. Is that worth assassinating? It's a dangerous creature. If I, well, I can't actually hit it with my weapon and then Blade Flurry because then my weapon dies. So that would be a very tragic mistake. But Blade Flurry does it gets affected by spell damage, right? It's crinkling. So in theory, this should deal 3 damage across the table. Well, then it doesn't actually matter. So, should I assassinate this thing? Or should I kill it with Blade Flurry and, say, the Gnomish Inventor? While I've got the chance. Let's save the assassinate. And use the creature. So we do this. We do this. Because I don't want to take 8 damage. We'll do this. Get a recruit. And hit him in his face. Could I have killed him if I'd hit him with my weapon? No, because I dealt the damage with this. Yeah, that wouldn't have done it. Had a moment of hesitation there. What do we got here? 4, 6, 9, 10 damage. Not quite enough to kill. Betrayal. Is that interesting? It is interesting. Yes, we do this. We do that. Let's get my recruit back. And hit him in the face. Threatening lethal again. There's no way he can kill me. He has to have Deathwing to clear this all out, pretty much, or Pyromancer Equality, I guess. Yeah, like Pyromancer Equality, Boulder Fist Ogre, he could win this game. But I don't think it's going to happen. Blessing Kings is not lethal. I'm glad I didn't whack Mogre the Ogre in the face, though. That would have been a little too close for comfort. And I still have 7 damage, 3, 5, 6, 7. He shouldn't have conceded, though. He should have waited, because I might have gotten scared of that 7-1 and thrown my recruit at it, and then he could have won. Maybe, if he got lucky. Okay, cool! 8 wins! Woohoo! Oh, this is such a nice run after that last thing I had with Rogue. I don't even want to call that thing a run. It's just a thing. Oh, that left a mark on my soul that will burn and burn and burn for millions of years after I am still in heaven. Okay, we're up against a mage, full-time...
Yeah, right.
What?
You're not going to heaven.
Oh, you're not going to heaven, my girlfriend says. That was the wrongest thing of what I said, definitely. We're up against full-time boss, the mage. That's not full-time boss, by the way. It's full-time boss. And wow, what a hand. We have things to play. Oh man, it'd be great if she played like a leper gnome or something. I could actually go coin Valiant and ping it. That would be sweet. Nope. So I think in the absence of that, we'll just do the Micro Machine. Force out a Frostbolt or something. I'm not likely to ever trigger a combo on this, but I figure I'd rather do this guy, which sometimes the fact that he's a 2-2 on the opponent's turn after you play him is significant. So I think it's worth it to get him out while it's not likely to be significant. I'm not going to try to sneak 3 damage in there with the Sorcerer's Apprentice out. That's just bally foolishness. I have nothing to do for the next 2 turns, though, which scares me. I can deal 4 damage here. She goes up a card, which is actually kind of severe, because if I had a 3-drop to play her going up a card, I'd be like, no problem. I just, you know, go up on the board. But I actually don't go up on the board, so this is actually really scary that she went up a card. My deck definitely is not performing here. Oh, geez, that does not die to this thing I have. Well, the only way to trigger combo is to play Betrayal, which is clearly not what I want to do. I might as well at that point just Fan of Knives and throw everything at it. Oh, man. You know what, though? Let me think. Here's the problem. If she plays spells and kills us with like a Frostbolt, that's great, because then this thing is undamaged and I can play Skulker. It kills all of her minions, the Violet students, and it damages us down to 3. But if she kills this thing and goes down to 2, I don't have any easy way of getting rid of it. I just really don't want to Fan of Knives just to kill the teacher, especially because Fan of Knives is itself a way to clear off the students. I hate this so much, but I think it's the only move I had. Just really, really painful move to make, but I really don't think Fan of Knives was worth it there, because it clears out the students, and throwing a dagger, this, and Fan of Knives all at a Violet Teacher when I have 2 cards that answer all the students, which is the only reason that a Violet Teacher is a must-kill anyway. Like, this is basically a vanilla 3-5 from where I'm sitting at this particular moment. And you're not going to go balls to the walls Dickens to kill a 3-5. So what does she have? A healing card. That's quite unfortunate. Although... Well, that's weird. Okay. I guess actually that makes sense in context, because this has 3 health. And even with my guy having 3 health, all of his stuff can kill it. Okay, let's think very carefully here. We got a couple of different options. I can go Betrayal, Bonk Bonk, and Fan of Knives. That actually does kill everything, and it takes this down to 4. Oh, then I don't get to kill it with my thing plus dagger. Oh, no. Or I can play the Skulker. Yeah, I gotta play the Skulker here. This thing was really unfortunate. I could have actually killed this Violet Teacher. If this would have been a 3-2. But this is okay, because the Violet Teacher either kills this and lives, in which case Fan of Knives kills it off, or it kills this and dies, in which case I have a 2-3, which isn't the end of the world. I wouldn't say that I'm ahead here by any means, but I'm in it. It's not over like it was against that Priest. Although that actually wasn't over either. It came down to 1 top deck, but whatever. It's, you know what I'm saying. Secret, so she gets a student. What I really want to know is where that Violet Teacher is going to go. That's what interests me. Frost Nova. Very interesting. She's getting damaged through. So if I play the Sunwalker, it's not super great. She can just... First of all, this might be a mirror entity, and second of all, she can just pop a shield off with these students. No, we have to Fan of Knives this turn. Do you want a Betrayal first to deal damage? No, that just feels like the worst thing in the universe. No, we just Fan of Knives, check for Counterspell, duplicate all that stuff. Alright, it's not Duplicate or Effigy. I mean, I'll give her that if I have to. Okay, it's not that. No reason hitting her in the face to check for Ice Armor, because if it's Ice Armor, it'll trigger whenever it triggers. I want to save this dagger. Oh, she's actually got a Flame Strike. Oh, that's super lame. Okay. Well, at least now that I know that it isn't a mirror entity, I can play Sunwalker confidently. Use up that dagger I saved, and this holds up pretty well. She can ping it, hit it, and my Sunwalker still dies, or still lives. Next turn I can go Inventor Eviscerate, maybe? Or Assassinate Eviscerate? Or Betrayal Eviscerate Inventor? I have a decent number of options. What could the secret be? Well, it's not Effigy, Duplicate, or Mirror Entity. It's not Spell... No, it's not Counterspell. It could still be Spellbender. You've got to be kidding me. You have just got to be kidding me. Of all the friggin' things that could happen. Alright, well, this guy's got to die. I'm not hitting him with my face, that's for sure. Oh, it's a Spellbender. Who plays that? I mean, I could have tested Betrayal or something. Oh, man, that's just bad. I cannot play both of these because I am a mana shy. So there's just no 2 ways around it. That sucked. Hopefully she gets a Doomsayer. Didn't get a Doomsayer. Well, I'm fucked. Oh man, that was a really good Spellbender. I guess I could have tested for it, but I hadn't ever attacked her face, so the odds of it being Ice Armor or Vaporize were just so much more likely, and testing for it was such a bad play. Yeah, I stand by that move. I think Assassinating was the right call. I just got busted by a rare secret. Oh, man! Well, that's a way to go out, I guess. Yeah, I don't think there's any reason to play after I draw my next card. Because Betrayal does not solve this problem. I mean, I can kill this, but it doesn't kill that. It's just not good. Alright, well, that was a good one. Thanks for watching, everybody. I hope you enjoyed it. Please like and or subscribe, and I'll see you again soon. If you want to stick around for the prize ceremony. Ceremony seems like a bit of a hyperbolic word to describe it, but if you want to stick around, feel free. We'll show you what I get here and open up a pack. No cards, no dust. Oh man, 175 and 40 dust. And a classic pack, which is, as sick as I am of seeing Goblins vs. Gnomes packs, the classic pack is probably the worst one to get. Because that's the one that I paid all the dust to complete the collection. There's no like random crap legendary sitting around for me to pick up. I probably shouldn't have done that. As cool as it was to finish that collection, if I had known how quickly the expansions were going to be coming out, I probably wouldn't have done it. I would have just saved my dust and made cards I was actually going to play with. So obviously nothing new in that pack. We got a ringleader for 40... Oh, beg your pardon, 50 extra dust. And let's take a sneak peek at our next arena. We have Warlock, Druid, or Mage. Well, wasn't a big fan of Warlock, but I ended up having a fun video for it, so I'd feel like a little bit of a whiny ninny if I ignored it. At the same time, I haven't played Druid or Mage more than just the once, so unless I get a daily quest for Warlock, I'm going to pick one of those two because I like them better. This is actually a really nice selection. It's all classes that I've only played once in the Grand Tournament so far. So thanks again for watching. I'll see you again soon. Take care, everyone.